Hello guys, Ndiepi, Parev, Namaste, Akwaba, Ola, Sanbonani, Kuyamor. We have a Dell laptop here, turning on, but it doesn't boot up at all. No fan spin, nothing. It's just completely dead. Right. So anyway, let's check some voltages. That's the first thing I would normally do when I'm dealing with laptop that has play. We need to check, we need to measure some voltages. Press the power button. Okay, adding on the screen. Although we can see that the screen does receive power, but nothing on the screen. So let's check the 3.3 and the 5 volts. We do have the 3.3. Now let's check the 5 volts. We do have the 5 volts, which that's normally. Now let's check the RAM. Oh, let's go to the BIOS. Let's check on the BIOS pin number 8. There should be 3.3 volts there. And we do have, wait. Aibu, it's jumping. Okay, let me confirm. As it's jumping, I don't know why. Okay, I guess my prop wasn't touching proper. No way. I think this is corrupted. Check pin number 1. Pin number 2. Okay, let's go back to pin number 1. Pin number 2. Pin number 3. Okay, guys, I think the BIOS here is corrupted. I don't like the way it's jumping. Now let's check the RAM. RAM is fine, 1.8 volts, because this is DDR2. On the RAM, we do receive 1.8 volts, of which is fine. Let's check the CPU. 0.9 is fine. 0.9 is fine. Check here. 1 volt. It's fine. Okay, so now we move on. Let's remove this. We have to go online. We have to check. Let's check for a BIOS. Let's check for a BIOS. Let's program the BIOS. So what you do, open file, full screen. Go to this hard drive, go to BIOS. Let's hope I have this BIOS. Otherwise, have a big problem. Okay, you flip the port. We have to look for that number, the port number. Okay, there it is. This is the port number. So since we have the port number, what do? We have to write it down. Now you search, let's search for the port. DA 0 DA 0 FM 8 MB E 0. Enter. Okay, there's no match. Since when there is no match, I normally use my phone. Go online with your phone. type there DA. Okay guys, I'm done. Now I'm done. Let's program the thing. So how do you program? You remove the BIOS chip. I don't think there's someone who doesn't know the BIOS chip. BIOS chip, the chip, you know, the chip, that big chip. Okay, there's the BIOS chip. Yeah. So now you transfer the BIOS into a programmer, BIOS chip into a programmer. All right, we're done. So now we have to connect the BIOS and then program the BIOS. Have the file ready, and according to chat here on the group on the bad caps, the file worked for some people, so I believe the file will also work for me. Oh shit. Okay, let's see guys. Let's program the BIOS. This is how you program the BIOS. Oops, doesn't detect chip. Okay, something's wrong. It doesn't detect the chip at all. Oh, man. Telling you. Okay, guys, let's hope this time the programmer will detect the BIOS chip. Alright guys, the BIOS doesn't read at all. Ish. So the only thing we can do, we need to check for a size. Okay, this is 16. So I have to find another 16 BIOS file. Right. Let me try one more time. Alright guys, so now I have some few donor boards here with me. So what you do is very simple. You have to clean the BIOS chip on top of them, wipe the BIOS, and then read the BIOS. Should be a 16. Can see this one. Bend it a little bit. We have to wipe. We have to clean this BIOS chip. Nope, it's not this one. It will be 16 megabytes if I'm not mistaken, or 16 bytes, something like that. Oh, let's see. Okay, there. Okay, I got one, guys. This is the same size. It's gonna be 16 megabytes. Yes, yes. It's reading. Now we have to erase it. You know why, right? We have to erase it because there was another file from another laptop. I mean, from another board of which is not even Dell. So we have to wipe it. We can use any chip, believe me. Okay, now the chip has been wiped, and this is WinBond. So you go to your desktop. We look for ROM. Okay, let's just say all files, and then there we go. And then load, and then we write. Okay, the chip has been flashed. Oh, it's a new dump file. Now let's verify. All right, now it's done verifying. Let's remove the chip. There we go. Use this. I don't know why the other one was not detecting and or reading at all, but I guess it's faulty somehow. You remove the chip, BIOS chip, from the adapter. Put this aside. Let's just use alcohol. Pull down the board. Pull down the board. Indian. Yeah, it's India. All right, guys. Now let's see the moment of truth. We have flashed the BIOS and changed the BIOS chip with another BIOS chip. There we go. It's turning on. The fan is spinning one way. I don't know why. Right after putting the BIOS, fan is spinning one way, and there's nothing on the screen. The fan is spinning one way, but there is nothing on the screen. I don't know what is going on. Let's wait for the board to cool down. Okay. I guess there is improvement, but because before the fan wasn't turning on at all. If you remember very well. Now the fan is turning on. Now the fan is I wonder why this BIOS is not working. Okay, while we are waiting for this board to cool down, let's try to connect this BIOS back again. I don't know why it's not reading at all. Because it's not reading, it's just not reading. Put flag C. Let's prepare the pads again where the BIOS sits. Now I'm looking for a solder. All right, guys, let's connect the charger. Okay, now this time when we connect the charger, the laptop turn on automatically, but there is nothing on the screen. The fan is spinning one way. I don't think we'll have any. But let's wait and see. We are doing while you are waiting, we are observing the spot. Let's remove the BIOS. Let's prepare the pads. Okay, guys, it's spinning one way, and then there's nothing on the screen. Okay, when you press the power button off, the machine shuts down, and then when it's on, the machine turns on, but there is nothing on the screen. Let's shut it down. David, let me try another RAM. Try the RAM. Next there. Turning on one way, off, press the power button again, turning on, but the fan spinning one way this time. Remember before, the fan wasn't spinning at all. Now the fan is spinning. It means something is going on. Let's press the thing again. Okay, you know what, maybe the chip is not supported. Starting to suspect that the chip maybe is not supported. Let's try the old chip, see if it won't read again. Okay, and let me look for another chip.